Just when you think you've seen all the noodles, this Malaysian classic has all the savoury, spicy kind of things going on. This is my version of Malaysian Mee Siam. Okay, so there's two types of Mee Siam noodles. One is, no, that's a really boring way to start the video. So we're just gonna get straight into cooking our noodles for this one. Now, really important thing about rice vermicelli noodles, do not overcook them. They're so sad when they're overcooked, and we're gonna stir fry them later on. So we wanna make sure that this first cook doesn't overcook them like now, because then they'll get even more overcooked later on and then everything will be a disaster. I mean, I don't want to be all like dramatic on here or anything. Anyway, get your rice vermicelli noodles, pop them into some boiling water. Only literally takes minutes, not, you know, a couple of minutes, not 10 minutes or anything. Just kind of move them around. Now this version of Mee Siam is the dry version. So you can get a dry or a wet version of these. Okay, so these are looking pretty good. Now once you get to this stage where the noodles are like just tender, now you want to drain them and get them out. Okay, noodles are all good. Now we want to get on to making our really cool like chili spice mix thing, which is going to give us all the salty, umami, like funky kind of flavors for these noodles. So I want to start off with some chilies. Now I'm going in here with some rather large, kind of milder chilies. You could go in with however spicy you want to make it. So you could go in with some really spicy small chilies. You could go in with a combination of both large and small, just to give you the right amount of heat that you like. Okay, I want some onion here as well, some garlic. Now I just want to get this blended to like almost a paste, kind of like a really fine chop, almost paste kind of consistency. All right, so when you've got something that looks like this, that's looking really good. I can smell it's like all spicy and yum. Okay, so what we need to do now is turn this into our little jammy kind of mixture. So turn the heat on, a little bit of oil. Now spoon in that paste. Now you want to cook this for a few minutes. This first kind of frying business is about sort of getting rid of that raw onion, raw garlic kind of flavor, and just getting the sweetness in those ingredients coming out. Okay, so about 2 or 3 minutes in here and things are starting to smell really yum. The garlic and the onion smells really great. So I'm gonna go in with the rest of my ingredients here. Now I want a little sprinkling of sugar. And then this guy here is an interesting little one. This is a yellow soybean paste or soybean sauce. This is really common in Thailand. This is a Thai brand of soybean paste actually. It kind of is just, it's sort of like fermented soybeans. It's really salty, has that like kick of umami, that savoriness. You can find it online quite easily. So look up Thai yellow bean paste or yellow bean sauce. But if you can't get a hold of it, just like a little dab of miso paste is going to give you that same savory sort of kick. So there's a little option there for you. And we want some tamarind as well. So this is going to give us a little bit of a sour flavor. Now we want to go in with Dax's favorite ingredient, shrimp paste. So shrimp paste is one of those things that you should not smell. Okay, it's whiffy, guys, but really what this does is it blends into the sauce, it'll blend into the noodles, and it'll give you this really funky kind of background savoriness that you don't get when you don't use the shrimp paste. So please give it a go. But would you eat the whole thing?
Is it possible?
I don't. Should we find out? Now I'm gonna go in here with a little bit of ginger as well. So just take that skin off and grate that straight in. Okay, so we want a little bit of salt here as well. Now here's where we go about getting things all kind of jammy and sticky. So I want you to keep stirring and coming back to this every so often, but I want you to let this cook out for like 10 minutes or so. And you'll see things will start to get really dark and they'll sweeten up, but don't let it sit around. Make sure you come back and stir because it can burn. All right guys, so this is what I'm talking about. Everything here is looking really lush and dark and really cool. So I'm gonna get that into a bowl. Now this is way more chili paste than you need for this dish, but that's not a bad thing. You can just keep this in the fridge all week. Use it in stir fries, use it as a marinade for chicken. Make these noodles again, make them twice. Okay, so put that chili paste aside, and then let's get on to making our egg omelette. So, just want a couple of eggs here. Pinch of white pepper. Now, in a clean wok or another frying pan, add some oil. Now, pour that egg straight into that hot oil. And straight away, you want to get it kind of moving around here. I really want a nice thin omelette here because I want to sort of cut it into some lovely, like, noodly kind of egg strands, if you like. So keep pushing that around. All right, now I'm going to flip this over. And we only need a few seconds on this side. Let's get that onto my chopping board. Now roll the omelette up and then just slice into thick-ish kind of noodles. So now we're all about stir frying our noodles. Heat on, a little bit of oil. And we're going with a bit of a chicken and prawn combo today. So I'm gonna go in with some chicken thigh fillets, very thinly sliced. So just stir fry that chicken until it's almost cooked through. Now we can go in with the prawns. And then here's where we go in with all the spicy stuff. So, I mean, I like a good quarter cupful of this chili paste. You could obviously make things less spicy by using less paste. So now that my prawns and chicken are cooked through, that chili paste is smelling really amazing. I'm gonna go in with my noodles now. Now I need some fish sauce as well. A little drizzle of dark sweet soy sauce here, and I give everything a really good toss together. So the magic in this dish is really that you've only just got like the barest whisper of sauce kind of like clinging to each strand of noodle, and that's our dry version of the Mee Siam, but it really is a lovely texture and everything is like all salty and a little funky and oof, it's good. Okay, so at this point I'm gonna go in with some spring onion. Want some bean shoots here as well. And see, because we didn't overcook those noodles in the beginning, everything is beautifully sort of just shiny, but not sticky or soggy. Okay, let's get these out onto a plate. Now you just want to drape some of those egg noodles over the top. A little bit more of your bean shoots. Okay guys, so I think these noodles look deceptively simple. I mean, the amount of flavor that's in here is insane. You want a little bit of lime juice on here. And then a nice little pinch of noodle here. I mean, as I said, like all of that chili paste, that mixture just makes everything pop. Like you're getting the saltiness, that little bit of funkiness from the shrimp paste. The sweet sour balance is really nice because you've got that little bit of tamarind in the sugar. So good. I could eat all of these all day. Make a big mess while I'm out. Yum. Hey friends, I hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, why not hit the like button? And even better, I would love so much if you would subscribe and even hit that little bell button so you get notified every time I release a new delicious video. Thanks guys.